Hey everyone, welcome back to more Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. I'm Disturbing Puppets. I do apologize, there is some construction going on across the street, so hopefully it's not going to mess with the sound too much. I think we're on to mission 10 in the campaign, continuing along here. Let's see. Yeah, alright, let's head into mission 10 and see what we've got. No info yet. Last one was actually a pretty good fight. I liked the weapons I had equipped. It was a pretty decent sized engagement, so that was kind of nice. We'll see what we have this time. It was kind of a lot of scout stuff, really quick missions earlier on, so maybe we'll get into some more bigger fights, larger engagements here from this point on. We'll kind of see how it goes. I think we're fighting the Tiger Eyes Chaos Titan Legion. And I really should dig out my old Titan Legion books and read up on the history of some of the different Titan Legions. I've got somewhere around here. Destroy the Chaos Warlord Sarame. Okay, that was super loud.
This is Princeps Signoris Select of Legio Astorum, Lord of the Stella Alba Demilegio. Allow me to introduce you to Princeps Maxim and Battle Maniple Astra Furor. My Princeps will be doing you the great honor of ending your pathetic, traitorous existence today.
You are weak! You have not seen war! You have not seen true war! You have seen skirmishes, petty squabbles over the rancid remains of your false emperor's Imperium of Fools! Tiger Eyes have seen. I have seen! I have seen with tiger eyes! I have walked over fields of wrecked armor, climbed mountains of dead engines! Your petty list of honors is but a footnote to the glory that Sarama and I have writ out upon the galaxy!
Glory is for the loyal. Ignominy and indignity are all that is reserved for traitors such as you, if history designs to remember you at all.
You think I care about being remembered in the history of the Imperium? The gods themselves know my name, fool!
You are a stain to be cleansed, traitor! Astorum comes for you now.
God! Sarame is in need of a good stretch. Oh, and Novum Questa, you are going to need another Princeps very, very soon.
Okay, that horn goes on way too long. Something about her delivery really reminds me of the actress that played Queen Elizabeth in Blackadder. So I think it's Blackadder the third. So the third season of Blackadder takes place during the Elizabethan era when Elizabeth was younger, and she as like a petulant, spoiled child. So if you're interested, yeah, just compare the delivery of that to her delivery. All right, destroy the Warlord Sarame. The thing that I'm kind of concerned with here is that we're probably going to see a similar situation where I probably do actually not just have to destroy her, I have to destroy everything, because I've had things before it was like destroy the Warlord, and destroying the Warlord didn't actually finish it, I had to wipe out everybody. So let's take a look and see what I'm dealing with. We're starting very close to the enemy, which I am not super comfortable with. We'll see if he has a problem taking shots because his own units are out front, but I'm totally out in the open like a complete moron.
Billions live or die by our actions.
And again, these icons are all screwed up. So we've got Apocalypse Launcher, dual laser blasters, so good for taking out shields. Moderate chance of doing damage to Titan.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
Very nice setup here. 2 volcano cannons, 2 laser blasters. The volcano cannons actually do have macro weapon and Titan killer. They do not have slow recharge. I don't know why these icons are all screwed up, but they are. But this is a really good setup. So we've got shield stripping, we've got damage to Titans. We don't have to shoot every other turn. Looks like we've got the same setup. 2 volcano cannons, 2 laser blasters, 2 volcano cannons, 2 laser blasters.
No foe shall stay us from our duty.
2 Vulcan Mega Bolters out here on the end, which is pretty useless except to knock down some shields if I can get line of sight on some stuff. Alright, so I guess we'll have to take a look and see what we have. Up front, Bane Lords. These guys actually didn't do quite as much damage. I think they dropped the damage the Hellstrike Cannon does, so they really want to get up close and kill you with the Doom Fist. That's the main thing I've got to deal with. So dual laser blasters, that's pretty decent for stripping shields, and then him following up with heavier stuff. We've got another Bane Lord. So these guys we want to kill. I don't want them getting close to me. This guy's very dangerous. 2 volcano cannons, 2 laser blasters. This guy's pretty dangerous, but he does have plasma cannons, which will only shoot every other turn. So we can maybe mitigate that a little bit. He's also starting in a bad spot. So I'm assuming this is my target. 2 volcano cannons, 2 laser blasters. And Power Fist, Plasma Cannon, 2 Apocalypse Launchers. Okay, so he's a little bit weaker. So up front, I really want to stop the Bane Lords from charging me. That's definitely an issue. The Reaver here could strip my engines. I probably want to take 2 actions in a row. And I could dual unload on the Reaver and kill it. I could unload on the Reaver with him to strip the shields, and then have 1 Warlord hopefully kill it. Save the other 2 Warlords for one of the Bane Lords. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Or I could have all of them to shoot at a Bane Lord. But I only have 2 Titans I can take an action with right at the get-go. Let's see.
We are duty-bound to make this execution.
I'm going to try to just creep up and keep using this as cover. And I'm going to try to take some shots over just to strip his shields, get out of the way of this guy. Hopefully not close enough he can charge me. Then I'll retain. I'm going to have one of the Warlords just destroy him, hopefully. See if I get enough accurate shots to take his shields out completely. Okay. So his shields are almost totally gone, not quite. And we shot a bunch of stuff all over the place. We might have hit somebody else's shield somewhere. Okay, the problem is I wouldn't mind backing up, but that means I don't have control over which way I'm facing, so I can't back up safely. So I have to kind of move forward or stay put. So I think... yeah, I'm going to have you
by firepower and force.
Just light him up and hopefully kill him. The volcano cannons alone might do it. So I'm hoping we can take the shots. It's clear enough. Like, that should be getting over that little rise. And then we'll try to have the other 2 maybe hammer a Bane Lord from different directions. That's kind of my idea. I could try to knock down shields. One of the Bane Lords with one of my Warhounds out on the flanks, but I'm hoping this will just take him out completely before he gets a chance to act. I'm not sure if it's enough. No. That's too bad. Okay, Bane Lord is shooting. Yeah, I don't want him getting close to me. He's doing a little bit of damage, but not too much. Okay, he is close enough now that he could probably charge in and hit me in close combat on his next turn. That's not something I want to have happen. So I think
as the Emperor bids us.
Do a little bit of a distraction. Just knock down his shields. I think, yeah, I'll go ahead and retain, I guess. Just take his shields out. You're not going to do any damage otherwise. I want his shields down. I want the other 2 Warlords to hit him. So now that he's got his shields down, just have both of them shoot at him and hope we can do some good damage. If I get the activation, I can maybe finish him off before he gets a chance to act. Overwatch does not carry over from turn to turn. I I don't think these shots will count as a flank, but we're doing really good damage on him. Yeah, really good. Okay, that's not ideal. Taking a bit of a beating. Come on, armor. Yeah, this guy's definitely going to be a problem. I could try to run back, just in case he does get the action next turn, but then I am kind of facing the wrong direction. Oh, I can't go backwards, apparently. Well, that's a bunch of crap. Yeah, I can't move backwards at all. I'm actually stuck in this little spot. Okay, that's real bad. I don't want this guy finishing me off right away. I could try to get over a bit and try to use this as cover, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Try to have some protection from him, and this should kill him off. There we go. And now I'm facing a really goofy direction. The Reaver's opening up. It's too bad I couldn't kill him off before he got a chance to do this. He is actually getting some damage on me, surprisingly. I don't really like the way this is going so far, that's for sure. Because I've pretty much done everything I can just to damage a Reaver and destroy one Banelord. He still has all of these Titans back here. They're just kind of out of position. And all I really have is this dude left.
Live or die by our actions.
I'm just going to run up in here and try to take the cover. I don't really have a good target. I could try taking some shots, but it wouldn't be very accurate. It wouldn't really matter. So I'm just going to move up. That's all my units, and he still has, what, 3 or 4 to go? 4, I think. Yeah, he's got these long-range weapons, and I'm just standing out in the open like an idiot. I was checking to see if he was going to walk behind his own guy there. What are you shooting at? He's wasting his plasma shots at nothing. Oh, a few things getting through now. Maybe hitting my shields a bit. I really hope I get the activation, because if not, I am in a bit of trouble. So you hopefully aren't going to be landing these shots here. It's kind of ignoring the first chunk of rock there and sort of going through a little bit. Okay, please give me the activation when it switches over. Yeah, Banelord is definitely a problem. He's just running on in. If he gets the first activation, the Banelord's probably going to charge me. Let's see what he does. He's got the first activation. Okay, no. Going for my badly exposed side. Might lose him right now. Yep. That's not good. Not a good start. That's a lot of firepower down. Okay, this is not going to be easy, that's for sure. Yeah, I've got to take out that Banelord before it gets a chance to do anything. The Reaver's a nice, tempting target as well. I'd hate to waste a Warlord shot to take him out, but I don't think anything else is going to do enough damage. It's possible I could maybe take him out with him.
No world is beyond his rule, no enemy beyond his wrath.
I'm going to try to kind of move over. Nothing's really accurate here, unfortunately, so I'm just going to go for this guy. Retain. So this will definitely get his shields down. I might do a little bit of damage if I'm lucky. Yeah, a little bit of damage popping up. I would still like to see damage numbers here rather than scrolling. Alright, so we're in a position where I could probably take him out. I don't want him taking an action because he's going to charge. I could do an Overwatch action instead, potentially, but then he might just burn it with, like, the Reaver or something. Okay, no one has good protection. Unfortunately, this guy's blocking the other guy's shot, so once I take him out, it kind of clears the way for him to light me up.
Is our dedication.
But I don't really feel like I have a choice. I've got to just destroy this Banelord. Just die. Please die. Not quite enough getting through. Oh, that's disappointing. I was not actually using the Banelord yet. That's surprising. Harassing my poor little Warhounds and probably killing him. Yeah. This is not an easy scenario, that's for sure. I'm massively outnumbered. I mean, it does say destroy Sarame, and I'm not even sure which one that is. Like, is that this one? Is it that one? I'm assuming it's this one because it's the most high point value, but it's not actually, like, indicating it.
We are duty-bound to make this execution.
Yeah, I have to take out the Banelord. I can't let him survive. It's kind of a waste of a shot. I do kind of wish I could split my shots. Like, I would have had the laser blasters hit him, the volcano cannons there. Like, those kind of things would be nice if I could switch things up a bit. He's landing shots through there. And all I have is my poor little tiny Warhound, who is basically screwed. And I'm not even sure where I can move. I don't think I can come down. Yeah, you can come down that way. Alright, I'll hit the Reaver a little bit on the way. There's a chance I'll do a tiny bit of damage, at least knock his shields down completely. It's a little tiny bit of damage hit. It's kind of a waste to hit him with anything other than maybe my own Reaver. Okay, I really need the activation here on this next turn if I'm going to have a chance to take this guy out. He's going to hurt one of my Warlords pretty badly here, I would assume. He might go for the Reaver. He might just destroy the Reaver entirely. Some pretty nasty hits on me. Oh, I lost a volcano cannon, it looks like. And he gets to go first. Great, just what I always wanted. Oh, he dropped an Overwatch. Okay. So he just Overwatch. Well, I'm not going to move, dude. I'm totally fine not moving. I think I've got to throw everything at him and hope I can kill him. Alternatively, I can light up the Reaver with one of the Warlords and probably kill him, but I probably need all three of these guys just to kill this one dude. And I may not even have shots here.
Our duty is our dedication.
Yeah, that's partially blocked at least.
Loss is acceptable. Failure is not.
I don't like leaving the Reaver there. But I've got to just hammer this guy. I'll retain. I'm going to have both my Warlords unload here and hope that I get lucky with some shots. Okay, shields are down, so now we can hopefully get some good damage in. Got a little bit.
Mercy destroys us. It weakens us and saps our resolve.
Now I'm missing one volcano cannon. He's down to 561. I don't think I'm going to get a kill here, just because I lost that volcano cannon. With both of them, it'd be a maybe, but without it, I think I'm toast. Yeah, it did pretty decent damage, but not enough to take him out. Okay, he's just charging in, wasting those plasma cannon shots, hopefully. Going for my Warhound very heavily. Okay, so we just kind of wasted that. But I don't have a lot left, really. Warhound and a Reaver, and I don't have good line of sight here.
Serve this machine as you would have it fight for you.
I could try to just creep up here, but I'm gonna end up getting shot a bit from his Overwatch, I think. I'm not sure if it's front 90 or front 180 degree angle that Overwatch gets triggered on. If I don't move, I could just light up the Reaver, potentially. Then again, I'm stuck just kind of hoping for the activation again, and if I don't get it, I'm really seriously in trouble. You might be in trouble.
Beyond his rule, no enemy beyond his wrath.
If this guy decides to shoot you, you're toast, but that's kind of the case no matter what. If I just stay put and light him up, I can drop his shields and maybe do a little bit of damage, then maybe I can get shots over. So I'll try that, I guess. Just knock his shields down, maybe do a little bit of damage. It would be a minor miracle to... Actually, I'm doing a decent amount of damage, surprisingly. Alright, instead of moving, we're going to take the long-range shots because we're kind of getting them into his side and back. Even though it's long-range, not very accurate. If I can land a few decent shots, I can kill him off before he gets a chance to take an action. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen for me. Yeah, I did some damage, but it wasn't enough. Oh, camera freaking out. Bye-bye, little dude. And then the Reaver gets a chance, unfortunately, which I was trying to avoid. And he's actually doing damage to me. Yeah, this is a straight-up brawl, and I'm outnumbered and out in the open, and there's not good cover. Okay, he's still wasting some shots. He's going for my Warlord, but my Reaver's kind of in the way. He's landing hits. Yeah, that's now dangerous. So probably what I want to do, destroy him and run over this way, towards him, and then go after him. Okay, so it's a new turn. I got the activation. None of this is good. And I do mean none of this. Okay. Is it possible...
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
...that you could kill him? It's theoretically possible. It's possible he could also kill that Reaver. I have a tiny bit of cover here, but it's not great. Where can I get to? Does it... Yeah, nowhere really helps me, honestly. I can get some distance, but it doesn't really help me much. And if I move up, I'm just kind of exposing my flank and potentially rear. So I've got actually a good angle because of them at this direction, so I kind of don't want to shift from that. I'm just going to take the shots here and try to get the kill, and then we might try to go for this guy on the edge and run away. Let's do this and retain. I'm in such a bad spot, I kind of have to retain so that I can try to destroy stuff before it gets a chance to act. I'm hoping he can kill him.
What are you doing? I can win this!
The traitor flees in the face of her defeat. You have done well, my princeps.
Please tell me that's it.
Justice may have eluded Astorum this day, but we have shown Arushi our mettle and proven more than a match. The Omnissiah is proud of us this day.
Okay, good. So all I had to do was take her out. So yeah, this was a bad situation. Really the only thing I could do, because they were all on this side, would be to probably move the Reaver down, take pot shots at the other Reaver to kill it, and then I'm kind of in a position where if I don't get destroyed, I could maybe move around back and get back shots on these guys. This guy would charge him because he doesn't have his weapons ready try to do as much damage as possible this turn, and then I've got to have to go mono him, and maybe have the Reaver come around behind to try to take him out, just to get a space where I had some cover and have control of that side of the battlefield to then try to engage the last two warlords on the other side. And he would probably get killed in the process. So I think I might be down to, best case scenario, I'd have a warlord and a Reaver left, and he'd be down to 2 warlords. And that's not a great situation still, but better than what I was at. Alright, but still, we got the mission done. So we just had to take her
You
out.
have my thanks, Princeps Signoris. Please pass on my regards to those Princeps who came to my aid.
They are with me, and can hear your words, Inquisitor. We are all of us glad we could render our assistance.
The Emperor protects. That is all I need from you. For now. I bid you good day.
Not very good at expressing gratitude for saving her life, is she?
Inquisitors become unused to feeling indebted to others, I imagine.
Why would the Inquisitor have been doing her own recon anyway? What could have been so important that she had to risk her own life flying the mission?
In my experience, it is unwise in the extreme to question Inquisitors as to their motives or thought processes.
That she had to risk her own life flying the mission?
Hold your tongue, Princeps. We do not question the Inquisition. Do so again, and I shall report you to Atura for seditious thoughts myself. Do we have an understanding between us? As it happens, we have far more pressing concerns. There is a small matter of a siege wall that must be breached.
Yes, Princeps Signoris.
Alright, mission 10 done. So we'll come back next time for mission 11. In the meantime, this has been more Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Hopefully I will see you all again next time. Until then, have a good one.